Hi everybody, this is our lesson on monomial rules for multiplying exponents. Let's start with something really basic. If we were asked to simplify 10 squared times 10 cubed, we know to write 100 times 1,000, or we could put it into 100,000, and I know that 100,000 can just be written as 10 to the 5th. So far, so good. Let's look at another one. 10 to the 4th times 10 to the 3rd. Write that out as 10,000 times 1,000. If I put that all together, I'd get 10 million. But maybe I don't feel like writing 10 million over and over and over if it's going to be a common number that I'm talking about. So instead, I could write it as 10 to the 7th. Let's look at a much more difficult one though. The 10 to the 2nd times 10 to the 3rd and the 10 to the 4th times 10 to the 3rd. Really easy. But what if I get some big numbers like 10 to the 8th times 10 to the 20th? I might not actually want to write 10, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's really obnoxious to write. So instead I can look at a few things here. Look at the red arrows, then look at the black arrows, and see if you can see a pattern. Just add them. When you have the same base, all you have to do is just add those exponents. 8 plus 20 is 28. Here's your first law that I'd like you to put down in your notebook. The product of powers. To multiply powers of the same base, add their exponents. You can see eventually we're going to be getting quotient of powers, power of a power, power of a product, and zero and negative exponents. This lesson is just on the first law. Please make sure this gets into your notebook. Go ahead and try these three. There you go. Some people might have goofed on the second one because they didn't realize when there's nothing listed, that's the same as 7 to the 1st. We just don't write that because 7 to the 1st is 7. It works the same way even when we have our variables right there. It doesn't have to be a number to follow the same laws of the exponents. A little trickier now. Go ahead and hit pause and try this one. Okay, cool. What you need to do here is realize that 3 times 5 needs to be put by itself. We're using the commutative and the associative properties here, something we learned back in 6th and 7th grade. And when you put those all together, we should get 15x to the power of 6. There you go. And here's the last one we need to go over. Hit pause and see what you can do with this. There we go, kind of the same as before. It's sort of like the distributive property, but we get that negative 4 times the 5 to get a negative 20, and we know that x to the 1st, remember there's a 1 there, times x to the 10th gives us x to the 11th. That's all there is. If you need a couple more examples, I know I went through this pretty quickly, you can look on page 24. Have a good afternoon.